Hey everybody, it is Paint Pouring Sandy here, and in this video I'm going to work on this 8x16 panel that I got in my local art store. I'm going to be using black as my negative space, and I've got this really fun, beautiful 2-ounce dirty pour cup here that I'm going to use for my flip and drag. The colors I've got here are Apple Barrel Cobalt Hue, Color Shift Purple Flash. This is a pre-mixed custom-made color. I couldn't quite find the blue that I was looking for. This has got several colors in it, including bright blue, cobalt, Key West, turquoise, Bimini blue. There's a few squirts of multiple colors in here to get what I wanted. Also a little bit of white. And then I've got Color Shift Green Flash. This is also another custom color. This is mostly cobalt blue with a little bit of black in here, but again, totally custom. This is the teal Color Shift Teal Flash. Neon Purple, because I really love this purple. And then this is a really fun color that I've been loving. I got at my local art store. It's by Jacquard. It's called Lumiere Halo Blue Gold. If you like metallics or iridescent colors or pearls, in my opinion, personally, these guys make the best. I absolutely love their products. So I also use their pigments, their pearl pigments that I can add to my own colors as well. So I've been having a lot of fun with that company. So I'm gonna get some black spread out here really quick. That actually looks really cool just by itself. I could like stop and say, I'm done. But I won't. I think it looks really cool though. So let's just get this black spread out here real quick here. A comment that I get a lot, or that I'm getting a lot on my videos is that I don't like to get my hands dirty. And I've had multiple suggestions, one of which was to wear gloves and, you know, different things. I personally really struggle to wear the gloves just because I have eczema, I have really sensitive skin issues. So if I get paint on my hands, I wipe it off pretty quickly so that way it doesn't, for one, irritate my skin too much, but the gloves irritate my skin even worse, so why I really try and avoid using them unless I absolutely have to, like if I'm working with resins or things like that. So I have to kind of be selective in when I'm using them for that reason. But the other reason too is that, you know, if I get a bunch of paint all over my hand and then I touch my canvas, I've then contaminated what could have been really awesome cells with colors that might be from a different part of the canvas that might not necessarily flow right there. And it's just, again, it's just personal preference and what I really like. But I've had a request by a really sweet viewer that said that in her lifetime she would like to see me with, oh, that is not fun. She would like to see me with dirty hands and paint all over my hands and paint all over my shirt like the rest of us. So I will do my best. The other reason why you won't see me with too much paint all over is because I've got a pretty good idea of how much paint it actually takes to cover my canvas. So I'm not ending up with a lot of overflow unless I really want those colors to be used for unless I really want those colors to be used for like a pendant or something like that, to make a skin on purpose. So I will still do my best though to let y'all see me with some paint on my hands. Alright, so this is, like I said, going to be a really fun, this is a 2-ounce cup that is, I've got filled to the brim, and I'm going to get this going here. So I think I do better over here, and it's a little bit closer. Woo! I've already poked my hole here. So I'm going to try to lift my cup. How pretty is that cup? I hope that y'all can see that. I always love looking at the insides of my cups. I always think they're so pretty. And believe it or not, I actually have every single one of my Dirty Pour cups. Once they've dried, I have them. It's like I'm collecting them. I don't know. They're pretty, and I just really enjoy them. So let's see if we can get this tilted here a little bit. Oh, and by the way, this is what I do with my empty cups that I use to mix my paints. I use them to then support this, so I'm reusing as much as I can. Alright, so I'm just going to tilt this here, try and get these colors to kind of move around and play around a little bit. I also don't want to lose my cells too much. Trying not to get too much runoff here with these really beautiful colors. See, I do end up with paint all over me, I promise. I really, really do. And I'm just trying to find my straw. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to kind of blow this around here and see what I can get in terms of some really fun cells. And just like I do with my white, I want to make sure that as I'm going to blow this around, that my colors will have somewhere to go. They need, you know, wet black paint or whatever my negative space color is going to be. They need to be able to have somewhere to go. I should note that also in this piece, or in this Dirty Pour cup, between layers, between like every other layer, I would put a drop of this Hask Argan Oil, Repairing Shine Hair Oil. I would just put a drop in there, and then I took one of my sticks and I just did like an X in there, just to kind of mix my colors just a little bit. And I really love the cells that I'm getting here. So before I blow it around, I'm going to go ahead and use my torch and see if I can get some more cells here. I'm really hopeful that my colors will stay bright and beautiful as this dries. I have used this neon purple on black before, and it totally disappeared into the black as it dried, so I was really sad and kind of heartbroken. So hopefully that won't happen this time. So let's see what we can kind of get here with this. Awesome. So I am very, very, very happy with this right now. I'm going to leave this alone with the exception of I'm going to go back and I can see I've got some spots of white around here. So as this dries, I can go back around and hit my edges. So that way I'm getting all of the white covered. But I'm going to leave this alone in terms of I'm not going to play with it anymore. I really love how this is. I think it's going to dry beautifully. I will take a picture of this once it dries so that you all can see that as well. Alright everyone, so it is the next day. It's been a full 24 hours since I painted this, and this is completely dry now. Kind of what I feared would happen with that purple did. It gets lost in the black, so because there's a black underneath it, it becomes really dark and you can't really see it that well. However, when I seal it, it does come out a bit more. The rest of the colors are absolutely gorgeous. You can see some more of the purple here. You can actually kind of see it with the other colors, so that's nice. I'm glad that you can at least still see it. In case you're wondering what these are, these big patches, these are big patches of silicone that came up as it dried. So once this is totally dry and I wash this off, those patches won't be bright and shiny right there, and it'll look just like the rest of the painting. But I wanted to do what I said I'd do and show y'all this painting as it was completely dry now, and I'm just gonna let it cure for a while longer before I seal it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So hope you all have enjoyed this. Again, if you have not had a chance to like, subscribe, or comment, any of those are greatly appreciated, as well as a share. But I hope that you've enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching.